Hey guys, this is JB3 and welcome back to FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition with Morecambe FC. In this episode, we continue on through October. We get our second matchup with Millwall for the Checker Trade Trophy, and then we move on to Ipswich to finish off the week in our League One game. So we'll get into this game with Millwall and see if we can advance through the Checker Trade Trophy. Even though it's not that important, we'll get a lot of the bench players in. This way they can get some appearances, hopefully grow a little bit, and then maybe do well enough to maybe get a loan here in the January transfer window. So we will get into the game here against Millwall. We'll make a bunch of changes. We'll bring in a lot of the players off the bench to rest after our game this weekend, and then also make sure we have enough stamina to continue on against Ipswich Town. We'll have Amaral in goal with Lecante, Branco, and Sorberg across the back, with Okora, Kwasim, Burns, and Ahmed across the middle, with Barrett in the cam position, and then Moses and Park up front. We really don't have any other strikers that we can bring in, so we'll leave them up front, and hopefully we can continue on here against Millwall. And we will get this game underway.
Yeah, and for the players, a chance today.
Oh, and big turnover in the box. Gregory gets in the cross, but O'Brien goes over the net, and first good opportunity for Millwall. Unfortunately for us, it seems like they have a lot of their starters in. They didn't put in a cup team, so they're really going for this Checker Trade Trophy here in League One. Cross comes in from Elliott. Sorberg tries to clear, but it lands at the feet of Williams. It goes off the post. Another rebound, and Amaral can't make the save. And this is where the inexperience come in. Sorberg tries to clear it, but sends it right into the Millwall player. He sends it off the post. Amaral couldn't get back to make the save off the second opportunity. Lands right at his feet, and he just couldn't track back quick enough. And Millwall goes up early, 1-0 in this Checker Trade Trophy Cup game. Gregory, lays it off the post after the turnover, and Wallace, open net, sends it into the upper deck. Oh, we avoid one here against Millwall as they get another opportunity to score. Burns quickly gets it out to Ahmed. Ahmed will bring it up. Gets it into Barrett. Barrett holds up. Looks for Moses in front. Oh, he sends it off the post. Moses couldn't finish. Oh, and Amaral. Gregory's long shot sends it over the bar. Playing real well. They goes out for a corner for Millwall. They send it into the middle. Oh, and it's sent into the crowd. Out for another corner for Millwall. Comes the corner. Gregory goes for it, but Amaral there for another save. Free kick from Millwall. They send it in over. Amaral's there to block it. As time winds down, Williams will send it out for a goal kick. And Amaral will kick this one deep and hopefully bring it into halftime. Millwall will get one last build-up here in the first half, but they blow the whistle. End of the first half. We go in, luckily, only down 1-0 to Millwall in the Checker Trade Trophy. Probably could have been easily 3 or 4-0 if Millwall could have found some empty nets instead of putting it in the upper deck. We got to get some more offense going. We've only had really one good build-up, so we've got to try and work on that, get a couple more shots on goal. Maybe we can tie it and bring one back here. Burns. Wide to Ahmed, who brings it up. Looking for offense. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett right back to Ahmed in the middle. Oh, sends it off the crossbar. Moses gets the rebound blocked. Oh, and the opportunity comes in a perfect spot to pull one back, and we miss it. Oh, and Millwall sends it off the bar, but they go bar down off the rebound, and then they finish it, unlike us, on a quick turnaround. Vargas puts it in the back of the net, and Millwall goes up 2-0 here in the second half of the Checker Trade Trophy. Lucky goal. It goes off one bar, goes off the crossbar, but that one goes down into the net. And Emerald couldn't get up quick enough to try and get that one. And Millwall has an empty net, and we go down 2-0. Sam gets it into the middle to Burns. Burns brings it up. Gets it to Park. Park finds Barrett. Barrett sends it wide of the net, and we can't find it again. Oh, Lecante turns it over, trying to clear it, and it goes into the back of the net for Millwall for a third goal. 3-0 Millwall, and they just have the game in hand. Just have to ride this one out. As Emerald, no chance as a quick turnover leads to a quick goal. Moses tries to draw one back here in the 80th minute, but the goalkeeper makes a diving save. Barry gets it into the middle, holds up, gets it off to Park. Oh, Park will turn it over. Final build-up probably here from Millwall as time ticks down. Extra time, only 1 minute left. Ferguson brings it along the side. We'll look for the cross. Will he? He will. He'll get it in. Branco will clear. Ahmed will get it and clear. And that'll do it for the final minutes of the game. Millwall comes in and absolutely beats us down again. We lost the League One game 4-0 to them. And we lose the checker trade here to them 3-0. We've had a lot of opportunities to try and score, but just couldn't find the net. Either sent it wide or sent it off the post. 20 shots, though, for Millwall. 7 on target. Only 6 and 1 on target for us, which is unfortunate. And just the level of play. Millwall came with their starting squad, their number one lineup, and we just didn't stand a chance. Branco finishes with a 7.6, Lecante a 7.4, Ahmed a 7.2, Taylor Green a 6.0, Qasim a 6.4, Akora a 6.3, Thibault Barrett 7.3, Park 6.9, Moses a 6.3, Jordan Burns a 6.7, Daniel Amaral 7.3, Sorberg a 6.9, and Branco a 7.6. So, Daniel Mpiba has been loaned out to the Citadel for 1 year, so he will be leaving us in June, in January, and we'll see what he comes back as. So, we will move on into our League One game, our second game of the episode here against Ipswich Town. So we will try and bounce back after that awful game in the Checker Trade Trophy with the backups, and let the starters do some work here against Ipswich. And we will get this game underway.
Our match for you today is Morecambe will play Ipswich Town.
2 lads up front.
Ooh, Sarek buries him on the edge.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation.
Oh, Cruz, settle that.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that box.
Oh, and they take a long shot after Cruz couldn't handle the easy drop down with the chest. We lose control of it in our own third and allow Ipswich Town early in this game to take a long shot, which goes into the back of the net for the opening goal, 1-0, Ipswich Town.
In goes the corner. It's a corner that's been wasted, really.
Oh, bad turnover, and it goes into the back of the net. We tried to get it long, and it bounces off a player right to the feet of the Ipswich Town player, and we go down 2-0 early here in the first half. We've got some time, but we're going to have to get our offense rolling. We haven't had any shots on net. Got to get it into the deep third of the field to try and make this a game against Ipswich Town. Sarek is there, tries to get it to Gomez, but it takes a bounce off a player, lands at the Ipswich Town player's foot, and he puts it into the net right around Magnuson. Gomez gets around the defense, lays it off to Moses. Gomez controls it, gets an open lane, but sends it over the net. Free kick off to Ipswich Town. They get it into the middle, the header goes on, and it's into the back again. 3-0 Ipswich Town now. And this has been back-to-back games where we have not played well. The momentum is gone from Morecambe FC. Free kick there off a tough call for Cruz. And he just gets up over Henry, who's just a tiny man. And Awazi can't make the save. And we can't get it out of our own end. And this game is on the verge of getting ugly. Aldaharni on the wing. Looks for Park in the middle. He gets the header to it, but he sends it so wide it's not even close. They get the cross in. Lecante is going to block it away. As time winds down, he gets it along to Sarek. Sarek moves it up to Park. Park holds up. Tries to get it to Moses. Does. Who lays it off to Aldaharni? Last touch. Aldaharni sends it into the middle, but it's going to be cleared by Ipswich. And Sears will settle it down for the final whistle. In an absolute blowout, we've got to just try and get something in the back of the net to build some confidence against this team. Ipswich Town goes into half up 3-0. Oh my lord. How did that... Another long shot from way outside the box goes in for Ipswich Town, 4-0. Oh, and the magic of Vegas is just crushing us right now. Gomez misses the tackle. They send it off. It goes long. And what is Cruz? Cruz ducks out of the way of it. Or falls. Or breakdances. And lets that one go in. 4-0 for Ipswich Town. Henry gets it to Adebola, who looks for Moses. Lays it off to Gomez. Gomez gets it onto Park. Park looks for Moses. Gets it in. Takes the shot, and he'll draw one back. At least we get some offense going as Moses puts one home for the first goal of the game. At least this gives us something to build on. We did break through. Maybe if we can get one more, we can draw some momentum for the next game as we go down now only 4-1 with some good build-up here from Moses in the second half. Lecante gets it out to Sarek, who has space, and will lay it off to Henry. Sarek down the wing. Rushes in on the keeper, takes the shot. Oh, and he'll draw one back. A goal for Sarek. Morecambe hasn't given up. They're going to fight for their shirt. They're going to fight for the fans at the Globe Arena. And they go down 4-2. Sarek draws another one back and makes it a little bit more respectable here in the second half. A good run. Rushes for it. Beats the defender and sends it into the back of the net. Oh, Jesus Christ. Learn to pass, you fucking dumbass.
It's broken down, and they'll have to try again.
Oh, and we lose one as Magnuson turns it over. Makes the block, and Cruz couldn't stand in front of the defender long enough when we go down 5-2. Late here in the second half to Ipswich Town, an absolute goal fest. But really... none really by us. Magnuson makes the block the first time, but allows him to get the cross. Cruz knocks it down, but can't control it in the box. Why would you want to do that? And lets Awazi get absolutely hung out to dry.
A very comfortable victory.
Oh, and Park sends it over the net as we had a real good opportunity to try and draw another one back and keep it a 2-goal deficit, but he misses the net completely. And Ipswich Town will bring it up one last time. Harrison pulls it back. Final minutes, Nolan there at the top of the box leaves it off for Harrison, but Awazi's there to make the save and make the final touch and run out of this game as fast as possible because just an absolute shellacking again. Cole Skurs makes the hat trick. We go down 5-2. Just couldn't find the net quick enough and just couldn't stop turning the ball over to Ipswich Town. And then they just took long strikes and just found the net every single time, it seemed like. Awazi didn't have a chance really to ever win this game for us. 16 shots, 11 on target for Ipswich, only 5 shots, 2 on target for us. Lucas Park has an 8.1, Moses a 7.5, Colin Henry a 7.8, Austin Awazi a 7.0, Miguel Cruz 7.4, Mats Magnuson 7.7, Julian LeConte a 7.4, Aldo Harney a 7.3, Darlington Adebola 7.0, Caio Gomez 7.1, Stefan Surik a 7.9, and Jordan Burns a 5.6. And that'll do it for us here against Ipswich Town. So we will finish this episode here. We have two really awful games. We did at least score against Ipswich Town in the final minutes of the second half. So we were lucky enough to get 2 goals and at least break the deadlock and not get shut out for a second game. But we got beaten down by Millwall, although it being with our reserve team, who really doesn't seem to have the depth, but we do need to find someone that can score goals. Lucas Park is there, but has been shut down in League One compared to his League Two campaign. So we've got to try and find some more consistency with a striker, hopefully. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode and you're enjoying the series, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can find out when all the episodes are coming out. And if you find any countries that we should go scout, or you want to change anything to the lineups, you have any suggestions, make sure to leave it in the comments. And until next time, guys, have a good one.